teach you about BIM 360, which is a common data environment platform from Autodesk. And this is like used for coordination, managing all your datas, all the information, and for collaboration and coordination with all the team members, and for tracking all the changes happening in your site and managing and updating into the model, and for reviewing and for marking up all the problems in the model. And this is a single repository where everything can be happened for your document management, storage, collaboration, and coordination. So this BIM 360 has the term BIM and 360. So let me talk about first about the BIM, building information modeling. So I'll be breaking this each part of this acronym. So let's go with the first, that is modeling. So when we talk about modeling, we are not going to create any 2D drawing or any paper drawing, right? So when we are talking about modeling, we're talking about a 3D model. So when a picture or a drawing contains thousands of words or thousands of information, your model, a model contains millions of words, millions of information, and through this model you can have a better visualization. You can see your exact construction model from any angle, and with proper materials and all, you will have the better visualization, and you can uh, collaborate better with all the stakeholders. You can uh, execute it with uh, with the right datas, right? So right now, this model is not complete if we don't put information with it. If we don't put information with it, with that model only, we cannot execute our project. So we need all the information, and we are not going to manually creating all the information. We are going to attach all the information within this model. So we will have the better idea about all the component of our model. So uh, in the screen, you can see that this is the information list of any structural members, right? So this information will help you to identify what exact model it is, what exact component it is. And with this information, you can better collaborate, you can better execute your project. So this information also linked with your model, so that if you update your information, your model gets updated, and if you update your models, your information gets updated. So no need to rework, and you don't have to worry about managing all the data. So when you create a big project, right, you create lots of data and lots of documents you create. So within a hurry, you can mess all of this. So you have to manage all the information. So I'm coming on that, how this BIM 360 will help you to manage all this information. And now let's talk about the final part of this acronym BIM, that is building. So when we are talking about building, so it doesn't only mean the building what you occupy or where you get into. So this is not only limited to building. And if you talk about any particular building like hospital or residential building or commercial building, that will limit this process building information modeling. You have to think about this building, this part of your of this acronym as a verb. Like you will say that I'm building a bridge, I'm building a road, I'm building a infrastructure project, or I'm building a house, right? So this will broad this will broaden up the whole process. It will not be limited to any particular building or anything like that. It will not be limited to. It is for any kind of project, infrastructure project that you are building. And with this information model, you can better execute it with a limited budget, with the proper time, with lesser classes and lesser amount of materials. So that will help you. And right now we are building an information model, and for that we need one single repository, right? So for that we will talk about BIM 360. We will take this BIM 360, that is the cloud platform. Okay, so why this BIM 360? So let me guess, it is not written everywhere, but we can simplify it, that if I talk about a single repository where all the datas from different models at a single location or at the cloud, it is stored so that each project members can access it anywhere at any time. So that's like three work like 360-degree. So that's why you can call it BIM 360. So this will help you to access all the datas from your model from anywhere, from any device that you need to just open up any browser, and there you just open up your BIM 360 and you just need internet connection and you can access it. So not only that, you can also control like who will have the access of what and how much access they will. So like all the project members cannot get the access if the project manager or the admin doesn't allow it. So that can be controlled also. So it's far better than the previous old process where all the datas and all the models are stored in different systems, and then we need to collect from those different systems, and from different team members we need to collect. So it's far better than the previous process. So let's talk about the cloud platform. So when I talk about cloud platform, so the cloud already mentioned that one single repository is there, and there everything can be accessed. All the datas, all the model files can be accessed from anywhere at any time. Now let's talk about platforms. So when we talk about a platform, it's like a stage, or if I give you an example, uh, your Windows 10 is kind of a platform where any kind of softwares you installed and you can perform all those tasks. So like a stage can be used for any kind of performance, any kind of task you can perform on the stage. So it's like the same, uh, you go for it, and there you can like not only store all the data, not only you can manage all the data, but for collaboration also you can use like all the team members, like your architects, your uh, uh, structural team members, your mechanical MEP team members uh, are managing their documents, and you can check whether their datas are collaborating with each other or not, and if there are clashes, so that also you can check. And you can also review it at the same platform. You can review it, you can uh, find out all the problems, you can send it for solution, and all the FYI and your request for information, all the things are performed within a single platform. And these this platform has some sort of tools which will help you to manage all this, like all document management, your coordination, your collaboration, and like field datas. So we'll later talk about all these uh, tools. So these is based on uh, this platform. Okay, and you can also modify this platform with the API that is called Autodesk Forge. So this gives you more flexibility. This golden set you can see at the bottom, that is the Autodesk Forge. So you can customize your own BIM 360 if you need any kind of tools there. If you need as per your project requirement, you can do it, or your company uh, members can do it. So that will give you more flexibility to use this BIM 360 with full potential. Now let's talk about the tools. So BIM 360 has some tools for all this task, and I'm going to talk about all the four modules of this BIM 360. So let's go for it. And first I will talk about the BIM 360 docs. So BIM 360 docs is your base layer. This will manage all the datas. This will allow you to give access to your project members, who can access how much and what they can access. So that can be controlled with the BIM 360 docs. So all the documents is managed within this BIM 360 docs. So you don't want to create a mess with all the heavy files and so many documents. You don't want to create a mess. So within this single repository, within a single location, you manage all the files, right? And now let's talk about the BIM 360 design. So when I'm talking about the BIM 360 design, it means I'm talking about this for all the designers who use Revit software. So when you have a big project, all the team members work separately for each part of the project. Like you have architect, you have structural engineers, you have MEPF team members. So they will not create like at the same time, they will not create the uh, at the same project, they will not work at the same time at the same project. So that will create clashes. So what they will do, they will create their own separate part, right? And then they will collaborate, right? And there you need to check all the models at the single repository. They will be updated, and everyone can see that right now within architect team members, they are working at their part of a project, and each and every project members can see what is happening at there right now. And that will help you to collaborate within the team members. Now, when I'm talking about all those different project members, so there may be chances of clashes. Like your structural team members doesn't know what the architecture uh, teams are going through right now. So there may be some classes. Your structural engineer doesn't know, right? The pipe is going through the beam or not. So you need to check all the classes. So like Navis work here also, you can check all the classes between all this, and that will help you to identify that accurate project model. And it's far better that you identify all the classes before executing at the site. It's it's less expensive and far better to save time and energy of all the designers. And when I'm talking about the site, so there comes the BIM 360 build. So BIM 360 builds like managing all the uh, project datas. So it's like project management and what is going on the site. You are updating at the model, and if there is any problem, you keep track on it, and you update all the documents, you share all the documents with the other stakeholders. So with the BIM 360 build, it will help you to share with all the stakeholders, right? So this all about all the four modules. Now let me again talk about this BIM 360 doc. So this is the base module. This without this, nothing can be performed well. Uh, so this is the base module for like BIM 360 design. You are uploading all the models, right? Uh, so for that, where it will be managed, there it is, BIM 360 docs. So in the BIM 360 docs, it will be managed. So there it is, document management, and that is a single repository. So there it will be managed. Okay. And also for model coordination, so all the models, it will be there after the clashes. So it will be managed by the BIM 360 docs. And for BIM 360 build also, all the datas, all the files, that will be managed by BIM 360 docs. So this is all about the uh, four modules of BIM 360. So BIM 360 has some other tools like for analysis and give some insight also. And you can control who can access it and how much they can access it. So this much of the control you will have. So now let's go for the actual software. So it's not like any software. You don't have to install it. It's the cloud platform. So you have to just open a browser, and there you need to log in your BIM 360 account and you can access it. Okay. So let me go for it and let me open a browser. So let me reshare the screen. Let me know if it is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, great. So now how you can create your account if you have already your BIM 360, oh sorry, Autodesk account. So with that same account, you can create your BIM 360 account and you can access 30-day trials. This doesn't allow any student version like that. So it will only give you 30 days trial. After that, you have to purchase or go for the subscription. So just go to Google there, and there you can search for BIM 360 login. Okay, so this go for this one. So as because I'm logged in, so it's giving me this. Okay, so let me go with this. So we can try this out. Okay. So there you will find out this. Let me go for this start free trial. Yeah. So this will help you to create your free 30-day trial. Okay. And then you can access it. You can create it. So now let me show you how you will access it. So I have already one account. So our TechnoStruct has an account as subscription for it. So here you will find out this document management, this project management, this design collaboration, model coordination, field management. Okay. Now I'm the project admin right now. So for each project, I can give access to all the members. Okay, I can control. Okay, so now let me go to this account admin right now. Let me open this account admin, and there you can start a fresh project. So as a account admin, you can add a project directory. So let's go for add there. And what will be the project name? What is the type of this project? All right. So this you will define, and project address, construction type. Right now it is new construction or renovation kind of project that you can provide. What is the project value, contract type, project start date, project end date, job number, this business unit, and all this you will save it. Okay. So this way we have already a set that is test. Okay, this one is already created. And right now I'm selecting this one, and I'm at the project admin, at this project admin. And here I have to add some team members within this project so that they can access all the documents, and there I can give access to all the project members, like how much they will access it, and that I can control as a project admin. So let's go for project members. Then this project admin, I have this members option, and let's go for add. And there you can tape, you can enter the name, so that should be added initially if you are starting fresh. So they should be added first, and then they you can search their name. Okay, so they will be highlighted here. Okay, let me search for it, some other members. So like this Mayuri ma'am, let me add him, sorry, add her. uh, and let's select. This way you can add some members, and let me select. And now let me assign the role. So she is BIM manager right now, and I will give at I'll make her admin or not. So this, if it is, if she is not admin, so she will be member for this document management for all this service. So these are the service for design collaboration all. So this she will be as a member. So let me give her make her admin as because she is the manager. And now after assigning all of this, let's go for add to project, and she will be added to the project. Okay, so she is member now. All right. And this is about the type classic and BIM 360 glue. Okay, so this is kind of a different module or different theme. Okay, so this is the old one. This BIM 360 glue is the old theme. Okay, so right now we are at classic, and we have some. company's option. So this this is the company. Okay. And the service you can control, like all the four modules that you have right now. So the four modules subscription, if you have taken, you will get that service, you will get those service. And about the profile, so this is the project type and all about this test project. Okay, so this is already created. We can edit it again. If we need to edit, we can go for edit. Now that is all the members is right now added. Now let's go for document management. There, that is the single repository where all of your documents is managed there. Okay, so here you can see that we have this plan, this folder is there, and we have this project file folder is there. Okay, so there is nothing, no set right now. So we have this two folders. One is plan and one is project files. So for all the PDF and for all the documents, you will be uploading to this folder. And if you are uploading your model files, your work in progress files, then you will be uploading to this project files. And here one subfolder is created, that is architecture, MEPF, structure. These are created. And let me check within that. So no subfolders are there. So you can create some subfolders to this. So this way, let's go for add subfolder. And here, let me go for Revit files. Revit files. Okay. And within that also, I will create another subfolder as WIP, that is work in progress file, that is created right now. And now I will upload some files. Okay. So let me check some files over there. Just a second. Okay. So now let me upload some files there. So if I'm uploading any file that is a Revit file, so I'll go to this upload file, and here you see that we have this upload file and some upload link files is there. So you know that if you have any Revit link files, like two different files is there. Suppose you have one federated model, you have combined your architecture model and your structural model, and that is within one single Revit file, your another Revit link file is there. So you have to upload both the link file. So for that, you will choose this upload link files. So in later class, I will show you about this one. Now let me show you about uploading a single file. So let me go to this desktop, and there I have. Okay, so let me choose. Not, no, sorry. This is not the file. Okay, so let me open this one, which I demonstrated for Naviswork. Let me open that file. And me go for this plan uploading. files, you can go for it. So I have this PDF file. Just a second, let me check it. Yeah, so this is the file. Let me go for open and let me click on OK. And these two files will be uploaded together. And now one more thing I must tell you, that within this single PDF file, if all the sheets are combined as a single file, then here you can separate them as a single document file. Okay, all the sheets can be separated as a single document file. So right now this is uploaded and you can choose any template. So if there is any template, so for my previous batch, I had created one template file. So I'll choose that. Okay. So let me go for it. And here also you can choose that template also. Okay. So for this plan, all the files which will be uploaded within this plan, so that will be applied to this template. Now let me assign this template to this file only, and now let's go for continue. And it will take time to extract all the different sheet, all the different pages within the single PDF as separate documents. So this will take time. And now let me just, so here you can see that you can safely navigate away from this page using this above arrow. Okay, so there you can find it out again within this publish log. So all the model, all the uploaded files, when it will be completed, it will be within this publish log. You will find out within this publish log. And right, yeah, here you can see you got one notification within this publish log now, and you go to there, and there you got this publish log, right? So this is being extracted right now. This is the right one. Okay, just wait for it. And this PDF is already ready. Let's go for view. Okay, so the extraction is completed, and there you can see these are the files there. Okay, and this one was not needed, so let me close it. If it is not needed, so what I'll do, I will close this. Okay, so about the number and all, we will change it. About this sheet number and all, okay, we will change it. Here you can see. Okay, so you can change this as well. And how to review this possible errors. Okay, so let me go for this view there. Okay, so if you can click on this, you can view it. And let me close it and get back to this. Okay, so fix all this. Okay, now you get this publish all option activated. Without uh, solving your errors, you couldn't get that publish all. So you could not get that. Now you can see that as I have used the predefined template. So as per that, I'm getting this number and title. And now let me go for this cancel here. Let me go for cancel anyway. And now I will show you uh, if you create a template, how you can assign it. Okay, so that we will get it, we'll get all the details. So that is cancelled. You can check the details. Let me close it again and let me go to that uh, document management, to that folder. Let's exit it.
তুই এটাকে খুলেছো কেন?
Sorry, I got internet issue. Let me share the screen again. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Upload this again. So right now, let's continue without any template right now. So let's continue. Just a second. So let me see that if there is this Revit file is uploaded or not. Yeah, so let's go for this Revit file till then. Okay, let me just show you that this Revit files is uploaded here. So you can go for your RFIs and if any issues are there, you can highlight all the issues. You can create markups. You can also create any histories and these things you can create it. So right now there is no level. So this is, let me exit it. And now let me go for this publish log and let me see if it is. So this one is extracted. Okay. Now I will go for this define. Okay. So here I'll be defining. So let's click on define. And now you have to go for any particular sheet and then use this image crop there. Okay, so choose this image crop, and there let me choose this one, which is my title block. Okay, that is right now selected, and then go for next. Okay, and there you will get this title block information and the field. So as per this, your layout will be created. So you see that I have selected this title block, and as per this, I will be uh, defining all these details. So it will easily identify as per your sheet details. So here you can go for any name. So let me go for this title block name as batch Mars. And for the number, you will be selecting the area. So the project number you can define, or the sheet number you can define. So let's go for the sheet number. So this one will be the sheet number, and here you can see it is updated. So as per the selection, so it will not only work for this particular sheet, it will work for each and every sheet as per this template you are creating right now. So let's go for the title. So about the title, let's go for this, click here so that you can define the area. So this will be the title and that you have created. So let's go for save, and that you have defined. Okay, so as per that, all the sheets will be created. It will have all the name, the numbers, and then it will be published. So let's go for it. Let me come back to the WIP file. Let me open the Revit file. Okay, so here if you need to create anything, any reviews for this sheet, so if you have any 2D views, so for this also, so there you can see that I have uploaded this file, and within this file all the 2D sheets you can visualize within this 2D section, right? So there you can create any reviews, you can create any markups. Okay, so let me see if there which I can easily show you. So let me quickly check it. Okay, so here you can see this sheet is not properly created. Some levels are there. So you can easily create some markups there. So within this markup section, it will be highlighted. Right now, you can see that within this markups, there is no markups right now. So you can create some markups. Okay, so okay, so let's go for this here. Let me highlight some. Let me go with this freehand, or you can go with this highlight or freehand. So let me go with this freehand, and now let me, sorry, just a second. Hold your click, and I will create markups for this. Okay, and you can click on this save markup. Before saving it, you can add some text also. So let me add some text there. If you want to change the font size, you can do it with this. Okay, and about the color, you can change the text color, you can change it. Okay, and about the box color, that you can change, and about line thickness, you can change it from here. Okay, so let's go for it. Okay, so here let's go for like delete or remove. Okay, so that is done, and here you can place it. Double click on it so that you can move it. You can place it here. You can do the change like this, and after that save this markup, and here it is saved. Within this markup section you can find out the markup for this model. So this will be visible to all the project members and who has created this file, so that he can so he or she can solve it. And right now you can see this is right now private, so that means who has created, that person only can see it. So it will not be private to me only. Y- You have to publish it. So when you will publish, then only it will be visible for all the project members. And you have the attachment. If you need any attachment, so you can go for the attachment. Okay, so you can choose those files from your document, from your document folders. Okay, so right now I'm not going for any attachment, so that is right now created. So this way you can add some markups. So right now when you are creating any markups, that is not for any particular project members. So you are not assigning to any particular project members. You are just highlighting that there is some issues. So this is for all the project members. So whoever has created, he or she will rectify these errors and solve it. Okay, so this is for all the project members. And if you are highlighting any issues for like any particular team or any particular team member, so for that you have to create issues. So for that you have this issues section. From here also you can go for create issue, and there you can create issue. So the same steps will be accessed from your document management section. There you also have this issues option. So let me show you from there, and let me go to this issue option. So within this document management you have this issues option. Okay, so make sure before that you go for the selection, and here you can see that some issues were created earlier. Let's go for create issue, and there you can create some issues, and that will be assigned to, and all the details will be available. So the type is like this, you can assign. Okay, so let me just come back to folders there, and now let me see. Let me go back to this publish. So let's view all the PDF files now. Before creating all the issues, let me review. Let me view all those files which we have uploaded. So right now you can see that it has the number 81.1, right? And this is the template you have created. Okay, so right now it is ready for publishing. So let's go for publish all. So just few more seconds and it will be published. Okay, so I will not wait and waste the time. So let's go for the files which we have created. You can directly go to this issues, and we can search for the templates. So you can create some templates for your issues. So like that, you can go for this template category. So right now there is no template category. So you can choose create new template category, and there you can define it. So it will be all the issues will be under this category. So you can create like design issues. Okay, if there is collaboration issues, coordination issues, like that, you can create some category. So let's create it. So this is design category, and this will be active. And here you can provide issue title. So let's go for it. The issue title. So I don't have any task. I'm not assigning it on any particular issue. So right now it's very difficult for me to go random. So let's not assign it from here. So let's go for any particular sheet or any particular model. Let's open any particular model there. So after that, we can easily apply it. So here it is published. So let's go to show in folder. So currently I'm in this plan, and here you can see all these things are there. So let's open it. Okay, let's click on this. Hello, sorry, I am facing some internet issues right now. Can you hear me?
Voice is breaking, sir.
Hello, guys. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, but your voice is breaking.
Am I okay? Okay. So here heavy rains are going, so I'm facing internet issues. I can't do anything.
No, now it is okay, sir.
Okay, great. All right. So I hope so. Let me quickly open any file.
Your screen is not working, sir.
My
Stand
screen
still.
is lagging.
Yeah, yeah, it stands still.
Let me share it again. Can you see it now?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now it's visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let me quickly open. So here you can see, right? Okay. So if there is any issues, so you go to this issue tab. Okay. Within this, here you can go for create issues, and the type is design. So that is default right now. And before that, before changing all this information for your issues, you have to place where the issues, okay, where is the issue? You have to place at that location. So let me click on this location, or uh, let me just place it here. Okay, so here is the issue. So, okay, so let's create an issue. So the type, you will define the type. Okay, then the status, right now it is open. And about the title, so let me go for spelling errors. So let's create an issue. Okay, no worries about. So everything is fine. So let's just create an issue. So the title is spelling, and you are assigning it to the project members. Okay, You will assign it to the project members, or you can go for any particular role also. So who are assigned to this role, they will they all will be assigned to this issue, and you can issue it to the company wise. Suppose uh, this is the design team. So suppose you are the contractors, but you don't create the design. So for designing purpose, you have another third party stakeholders. So to that company, you can assign this issue, right? And what will be the due date? Within this due date, they have to submit it. And about the location, so there is right now no location needed. And about location details, so that you can go for it. So right now I'm the owner, and you can change the owner within your team members, that you can do it. And what is the root cause? So they you can go for it. Okay, so all these things are already there. So these things will be the common. Okay, so within this cause, it will be there, like it is happened because of coordination or communication. So it is because of communication. Okay, and you provide the description, and there it is created. Okay, so let me just quickly create it. So check the spelling and fix it. Okay, and let's create it. Okay, so the member who is assigned to this issue, he will get notification. He or she or the project members or that company will get the notification about this issue, and they will solve it. So when they will solve it, it may be opened or it will be closed. Okay, when they will solve it, so they will get this kind of answer. So they can change it like answered, or it is approve issue and closed. Okay, so all these things, if they attach anything, so there you will find it out. Okay, so all the activities, what has happened there, after that you can find it here. Okay, so now let me go for close. Let me close this. Here, if you go for this issues tab, and there you can see this issue is listed there. Okay, so here you can find out this issue, and there from there also you can like modify it if any modification is needed. So from this section also you can access this issues. Okay, so each and every members can access it from the issues, so they don't have to search for the files, and there they don't need to go for it. So if they go to this issues tab, and there they can find it out. Okay, so there they can also check who is assigned to this issue. Okay, so you can also create reviews if any reviews are there. So you are the designers. So your BIM manager will review your designs. So you will submit your drawing or your model or your designs to the project manager or to the BIM manager for review. So for that, you can also create reviews. So let me go to this folder, and for all these files, I will go for reviews. So it's better that I create any subfolder there. So it's not created now. So if I create add subfolders, so let me create subfolder like sheets, enter. Okay, so this sheets folder is created, but these all drawings are not, these all documents are not within this sheet folder. So how you can do it? Let me select all this. Let me select all of this, and I will not select this one. Okay, I will not select this one. And after selecting all this document, here I have this move option. Here I have this move option, and if you click this move option, you will find out this folder, and you will be moving to that folder. Okay, all this document will be moved to this folder. Okay, So right now these all are moved. Now let me see that if I can open any file from this. Okay, so yeah, here I have opened it. Okay, so for all this, I will go for. So for total folder, I will create review option. Okay, so here you have this submit for review. Here you have this option. After selecting this folder, you will be submitting it for the review. So you will go for this approval workflow. So here you have one workflow option is there, and about the review name, so that you will provide, and about all these documents which are selected right now. If anything to remove, so you can cross it from here also. Okay, and any notes you want to include, so here you can include it. So let me cancel it right now, and let me go to this review section. Here it is already created, one review is already created. So go to this review, and there you can see that this is your 50% design document. Okay, or design development documents, that is there. So that is already created, and it is submitted to this Mr. Kiran is the reviewer. Okay, and you can send email notification to that person. Okay, so this way he will get update that you have submitted your documents for review purpose, and this is the due date you have created. Okay, and you can also export this report to the Excel. Okay, and if you are the person who is if you are the person sorry guys, if you are the person who is assigned, or who get this notification for review, so you can start reviewing it. So you can go for start review. So you are not the person, so cannot think. Okay, so you can review it. So as per the workflow, it is assigned that you are the initial reviewer, then the final review will be done by this. And here you can see that you can, so it totally depends upon the workflow which is assigned for this review. Okay, so let me submit. So when you'll submit it, you will end with the notes, and then you will submit it. So let me cancel it. Okay, now let me come back to the folder here. Here is your review option. Okay, so let me get back to the folder there. And if I come back here, here you will find out this RFI option. These options are there available, and you can check the history that this one is created, this one is uploaded by this person. Okay, and you can share this file also with the link you can share, and you can share any particular member, or you can share it by the role. Okay, and you can also share it by any here you can type it like BIM manager or like that. Just a second. uh, so these are the users. So let me go for like, okay, so you can go for it like, So these person are not assigned, any of your project members are not assigned by the company or role right now. So just go for this member. Okay, and another member you can add. So this way you can add it and you can share with them this particular file. Okay, and if you want to zoom this, so can zoom this particular window. Okay, and you can go for fit to view again, and here also you have this measure option there, and let's go for distance, like from this point to this point there. Can define the size for the unit type. Okay, like this one there, it will be highlighted. This way you can set calibration. We close it and we press escape. Okay, so this way you can also go for like cloud and create some markups and all. Okay, so for this you have all these tools. And suppose if you are creating this for any other third party stakeholders or out of your project members or out of another team, for another team or for another stakeholders, so for that you have to go with this transmittals. For this you have this transmittal and you have to create transmittal, and what are the documents you want to select. So go for sheet, this folders, and do check all of this. So let me select this one, or let me go for this. Let's select this much of document and let's go for create, and one field is required. So let's go for the title, and this is for what kind of thing you are sending them. So you can give the title. There you can select the recipients. Okay, and about the view permission, so they can like see all the recipients. Okay, and here if you go for this, recipients can only see themselves, so they will not be allowed to see other team members who are all assigned. So that will be restricted. So that is fine. And about the name and all, can go for it. All right, so these 4 documents are selected, and there you can type all the message and then you can create it. So the same is already created. This is design development file. This one is already created, and you can send them all the files together as a zip file. Okay, so he is the sender and he is the recipient. So these all are the recipient and they already have received it. Okay, so this is the update. Okay, so you have created all your issues, you have created all your reviews there. Okay, and about the folders, you have created it. Okay, so now let me see, check project admin. So here you have this create approval workflow for that review purpose. For this review, within this services review, you have this create approval workflow. So you have to create one approval workflow. So it is like a 1-step approval or 2-step approval or 3-step approval. So like that, you will be selecting this template. Okay, so let me go with this 2-step approval. So first it will be initial review and then the final review. And if you go for 3-step approval, so there will be 2 initial review and then the final review. And let's go for next and create the name of this workflow. So let me go for design, development, document, reviews, and you can provide description. Okay, so who will be the initiator? You can select the role, or as per the uh, role you can find it out. Here you can see. So who are the BIM manager and the document manager also. Okay, and if they're a project manager, yeah, so you can check all them. Okay, so initial review, who will do the initial review? So this, it will be done by a single reviewer. It can be done by multiple reviewers, so that as per that you will give them the access. So who will be the reviewer one? So you can also assign it by the architects or the BIM manager. So who are all the BIM managers will get the access. So and about the reviewer type, so that is if it is multiple reviewer, so you will go for every, so minimum numbers of reviewers required, and that you can edit it here. So like 1 2 that you can assign it. So here let's go for it, like uh, the document manager and the project manager, and then save it. So these all are added multiple, and who will be the approver? So that you can assign as per the role, or you can give the name who will be the reviewer. So let me give this person, he will be the reviewer. So this will be the workflow. Okay, this will be the workflow, and when they will approve it, you will get this icon. When they will reject, you will get this icon. So this is the settings, you can change it. Okay, and about the approved status. Okay, approved with comments and all these things. So let's save this. Okay, just a second, it's about to be saved, and here you can see it is created. So now let me do one thing. Just sorry, I have opened this one. Cancel, and let me deactivate this one. Okay, so right now this is deactivated. Okay, all right. So now let's get back to that document management. And there you can go for this reviews, and there, so when you will be creating a review, you can assign that workflow. You can select that workflow, and as per that you will be creating your reviews. So let me open any file and let me see there's restrictions available. So it's time for this. Let me open this file, and for this, suppose for this, so for this, if I need to create a review, so select it. So for all this file, you will be doing it. So for that, here, just a second. Yeah, so here you have this submit for review option. So let's select that file and let's submit for the review. And here you can see that this is the file. Okay, so this is the file for, sorry, this is the workflow that you have created. And as per that workflow, you will select it, and the review name, you will define it. all the document. So this is your work in progress file. Okay, so here you go for it and you submit it. So as per the workflow, it will be reviewed. Okay, so I'm not going to submit it. So this is all for today about all your BIM 360 docs. I hope you got all the information clearly. Let me know if you have any doubts.